Hey, what's going on? It's your boy B. I got Country, Aaron, and Mike Tait. Let's get it.
Live from all over the country. It's dapodcav, dapodcav, coming at you right now.
Hey, yo! We're back. Another spontaneous episode of the podcast. Shout out to y'all for joining us tonight. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
Allegedly, the NFL VP of Broadcast Planning, Mike North, says the league took Taylor Swift's concert scheduling into account to make the 24-25 schedule. Taylor Swift could attend up to 14 Chiefs games this season as she has concerts on game days against the 49ers, Raiders, and Chargers. What do y'all think about that?
How much money does she make for the NFL?
$331.5 million for the NFL.
How much money does the NFL generate a year?
The NFL brings in $18.6 billion a year.
That's not enough to be calling the shots on the schedule. I'm talking about,
that ain't enough to be switching it up. I think that's bullshit.
From a demographic that they've never had, right? So they're getting these teeny bopper girls, and they're trying to continue and grow the NFL. They're going to other countries, and now Taylor Swift is part of the NFL, and they have this whole demographic that was never going to watch football in their life. They were not going to turn on a football game. Now I might be able to actually sit with my chick, and she might be like, "Yo, turn on the Eagles game. They're playing the Chiefs." I was never going to hear that in my life at all either. So it's not just that. Now there's women that are going to grow up in the NFL. So our sons are going to be able to actually sit down on Sunday and not get nagged, and maybe there'll be some chicks watching football, and there might be more chicks at the bar actually into the game.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Travis Kelce is on the decline. He probably got maybe like 1 or 2 more years of this shit, and she's definitely not going to be around after that.
But what are your thoughts on this? Like, what if the whole thing was planned because they knew that getting Taylor Swift involved with an NFL player was going to drive revenue?
It's going on too long now. I can't fake for that
yeah,
long.
It's probably not. No, it's not. I'm just saying anything's possible. But man, Taylor Swift, I think she might be a spawn of Satan.
Country, how long could you pretend to be with a chick if you were making more money because of it?
I mean, dude, that's like astronomical money, though.
Yeah,
and I mean, she's not bad to look at. I would have to. I don't know, man. It would be
not bad to look at. Not my type. Not bad to look at.
I mean, she's definitely not my type either, but she's not bad to look at. Maybe she's fun.
You throw a little camera smooches to make that extra money, though.
Well, if you're typing more commas and zeros in your bank account, we'll see what kind of type you're talking about.
Well, I don't know. Man. That's a good question, but I mean, money talks.
It is a great question. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't like, I'm going down on a 70-year-old lady for the bag, bro. Taylor Swift is not that bad looking, man. Like, I think I could put up with it for a little bit. Honestly.
All right. I can decrease my standards a little bit for a little while.
Yeah.
Put a little blanket over the morals for a little bit,
Yeah, right. She'll have to change her name to Taylor Slow.
All right, speaking of the cheese, Harrison Butker is in hot water. Check out this clip.
It is only in the past few years that I have grown in courage to speak more boldly and directly, because as I mentioned earlier, I have leaned into my vocation as a husband and father, and as a man. To the gentleman here today, part of what plagues our society is this lie that has been told to you that men are not necessary in the home or in our communities. As men, we set the tone of the culture, and when that is absent, disorder, dysfunction, and chaos set in. This absence of men in the home is what plays a large role in the violence we see all around the nation. Other countries do not have nearly the same absentee father rates as we find here in the U.S., and a correlation could be made in their drastically lower violence rates as well. Be unapologetic in your masculinity, fighting against the cultural emasculation of men. Do hard things. Never settle for what is easy. You might have a talent that you don't necessarily enjoy, but if it glorifies God, maybe you should lean into that over something that you might think suits you better. I speak from experience as an introvert who now finds myself as an amateur public speaker and an entrepreneur, something I never thought I'd be when I received my industrial engineering degree. The road ahead is bright. Things are changing, society is shifting, and people, young and old, are embracing tradition. Not only has it been my vocation that has helped me and those closest to me, but not surprising to many of you, should be my outspoken embrace of the traditional Latin Mass. I've been very vocal in my love and devotion to the TLM and its necessity for our lives. But what I think gets misunderstood is that people who attend the TLM do so out of pride or preference. I can speak to my own experience, but for most people I have come across within these communities, this simply is not true. I do not attend the TLM because I think I am better than others, or for the smells and bells, or even for the love of Latin. I attend the TLM because I believe, just as the God of the Old Testament was pretty particular in how he wanted to be worshiped, the same holds true for us today. It is through the TLM that I encountered order and began to pursue it in my own life.
Aaron, what are your thoughts on that?
You know, I used to be one of those guys that when I would see someone say something I didn't agree with online, I would get real pissed off about it, and I would want to make everyone know how I felt about it. I'm trying to understand why we're looking at a Christian man making a speech at a Christian college to Christian women, and then we're putting it online and we're acting like we're shocked and pissed off. Like it does, like everybody's
That's
like, why
true.
would he do that? Why? He's always been outspoken about that. He's always been, I don't agree with it, but I'm not someone like that's going to get pissed off because you have a different opinion than me. And I'm also not going to sugarcoat what I believe in to make you feel better. These are the same people. Like there's a petition going around. There's like 30,000 people that have signed this petition, right?
Damn.
These are
You're joking.
trying to get this dude like banned from the NFL.
Are you kidding me?
These are the same people, bro, that will call their obese friend big boned and watch them eat their way into a heart attack because they don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. And that's where we're at, and that's where we've been for the last 5 to 10 years. It's shocking to me if you take what somebody says in a video and take it to heart, and because your feelings got hurt, that's just not, this is not real life. This isn't real life. This isn't how life works. I'm not shocked because this has been going on social media for 5 to 10 years. I'm just surprised like that we're still doing this and that people are still reacting this way to it.
You know what I love most about it is the Taylor Swift quote. As he was digging himself a grave, he was like, I'm going to throw Taylor's ass down there with me. So now,
he did.
not
He
only
tried.
do the Chiefs probably got to find a new kicker, Travis Kelce's got to stand on business and whoop his ass.
Yep.
You know the other thing though about this is that there's been instances over the last, like Tyreek Hill beat the shit out of his son
Right.
a couple years ago, and we're pissed off about what somebody says, and he's running around on ESPN, which is owned by Disney, and we're giving him, free time to say and do whatever he wants. It's like we've never treated this like it matters, and all of a sudden it's just something people are miserable and they want to be pissed out. They want to be pissed
There's
off
more
about something.
controversy over this than there's people blocking the San Francisco bridge screaming "Death to America." Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous.
I don't understand why he felt compelled to say it in the first place, though. Like, what made him be like, you know what, man? These kids are about to walk across the stage and graduate, so I'm going to give them a swift kick out the door.
It's a Catholic school he was
Fucking
addressing.
crazy.
They're
Some of the
pretty
shit he
hardcore.
said was just like, you knew he was going to. I mean, I feel like he wanted to troll. Like, he had to have wanted to troll a little
No,
bit.
it sounded pretty genuine, in my opinion. It's not like he said it. That's his beliefs. It's like, that's what the Bible says. Not me. Don't kill the messenger. That's what God said. You know what I mean? It's not like, not DJ Khaled, that's what God did, but I'm saying like that's his beliefs. Like, he believes that. You know what I mean? But we're more lenient and we're more forgiving for a Muslim that literally believes that they should behead homosexuals. And then you see people protesting saying like, gays for Palestine. It's like, all right, we'll go over there and say it. See what happens. Like, it's ridiculous. Like there's no logic, there's no common sense. You just can't put your thumb on that kind of
He's not going
Idiocracy,
anywhere, by the way. You can't get rid of him. He's too good at kicker. They're gonna ignore it for a couple weeks. Something else is gonna pop up. It's gonna blow over. He's gonna be on the field
absolutely.
week 1, and there's gonna be some signs in the stadiums with the women's rights and the Swifties, and they're
absolutely.
standing outside.
Oh, they're definitely going to be protests.
He's gonna kick a game-winning field goal in week 3, and everybody's gonna forget. Everybody's.
I don't know,
forget,
man.
bro.
Some of them women will probably still be out there burning their bras.
All right, moving on. Top 5 dirtiest cities. I'm talking about pollution, water, air quality, you name it. Coming in at number 5, Indianapolis.
I heard it was dirty there. I've never been there.
Never been there.
Coming in at number 4, New Orleans.
I believe that.
Yeah, I can see
definitely
that.
believe
It's
that. I
gotta
think
be on
that
the
would be
list.
higher up there. I went to New Orleans with my wife, and let me tell you what, I smelled like throw up the entire time in the whatchamacallit, in the strip and stuff like that. But it was crazy. Yeah.
Coming in at number 3, and this is a shocker, guys. Philadelphia.
Let's go. I'm proud of it.
Wow.
I was thinking Jersey would be on there.
Wait, hold on a second. You ever been near the Kensington?
I was going to film a video there, and me and B-Rock was trying to get in this church. It was all graffitied up. It was taken over by homeless, and I was trying to find a way to get in the church. I just left the studio. I get out my car, and I walk and try to find a place. It's like dirty as fuck, gangs everywhere, like people like at the end of it's nuts, dude. And I'm sitting there walking, trying to act like I belong. I got an all-white outfit on, and this kid rolls by me on a pedal bike, and he's like, "You're going to die." I'm going to go ahead and get back in my fucking car.
You should have just fucking roared at him like a lion. Fuck, I am. No, that's crazy. Dude, I'd be afraid of a mosquito out there. A mosquito bites someone of those people and then bite you, forget about it. You got gingivitis, you got fucking, you got COVID, you got everything.
Coming in at number 2, L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty, yep.
What's number 1? Hold on.
I think it's Detroit.
Yeah, hold on. What is number 1?
I think it's
Number
Detroit.
1.
It better not be Florida. I'll be so mad.
It's San Francisco.
Oh, no, it's somewhere in Cali. I don't know. B, what do you got?
Detroit.
Drum roll.
Coming in at number 1, Houston.
What?
Really?
Wow. Is that because of Whitney? I got you.
Hey, country, get us out of here.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at dapodcav, SDAPODCAV. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube and click them notifications so you'll know when we're dropping new content. And also, keep telling a friend to tell a friend. Keep sharing our content. We appreciate it all. And listen to us. We're your favorite podcast or stream. Back to you, B.
Before we roll out of here, let the people know where they can find you at in Miami at the end of the month.
We're going to be at 1111 Brickell Ave, Lab 111 Sports Department, Miami Swim Week. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, this dude don't even know. Hey,
Actually, let me do it again. Let me do it again.
Wait, you gonna wait? You standing people?
Yeah, you just
directly
man. Nah,
you might be making people mad.
It
on
is
this-
11:11. It is. All right, let me do it again. Say it again.
It is 11:11. I was about to make a wish.
I'm leaving.
Do it again, motherfucker.
Nah, I'm leaving this.
All right, look. Dude, look, man, we will be at 1111 Brickell Ave Rooftop Bar, Miami Swim Week, put on and sponsored by Lab 111 Sports Department. We are also official sponsors, honorary sponsors. I will be performing there. I got a little set, and we're also going to do a live podcast, and we're going mobile, so whoever's out there, we got some hats. We got some badass hats to give away. So if you're out there, definitely tap in with us. And if you're on the podcast, you get a hat.
AB, let the people know where they can find you at.
Yeah, at I am that boy AB on Instagram and Twitter.
Mike Tait, let the people know where they can find you at.
Mike Tait music at everything.
We out of here.